my 4-day weekend. Anyway, me and Justin, the cameraman who's behind there, don't mean to point the gun at you, are doing a little experiment. But first we need to see how fast we can shoot 30 rounds out of my airsoft gun. He brought his own too because he thinks his is better than mine. I don't think so. So we'll start whenever you're ready, Mr. Timer.
All right, you're good to go.
All right, just do a countdown like 3, 2, 1, whatever.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
It's out.
Thanks, 7 seconds. Hey, my name is Justin, and I'm pretty sure you all knew that, but earlier you saw Ethan do his timing for how fast he could shoot his gun. Here, yeah,
Not gonna happen.
I swear that wasn't 30 rounds, maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, we're gonna start mine, so let's get this started.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go!
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ethan here, back in our math laboratory. We're back in America from our trip to Afghanistan. And we did some math while editing the video, and we realized that some of our math, or our counting, was actually off. I actually shot it in 8 seconds, and he shot the 30 BBs in 6 seconds. So, how are we going to set up this problem, you might ask? I'll explain to you. So, what you want to do is you want to have the amount of BBs that they are doing in the amount of time. So it's amount of BBs over amount of time. So it would be 30 over 6 plus 30 over 8 equals 30 over x. That is the equation we're going to have to deal with. Now we're going to have Professor Schrader come up and explain the problem.
Hey, what's up guys? This is Justin. Our next part of this whole math problem is going to be to find the least common denominator, which would be 24, because 6 and 8, the least common denominator is 24. And what we're going to do with that 24 is we're going to times it by the entire equation, and we're not going to necessarily plug it in, just times it by the whole equation, including 30 over x. And what we're going to do is, basically, since it's a whole number, just put a 1 under it. It's not like timesing a fraction by a fraction where everyone gets confused. And there's not going to be any problems. It's going to be fairly easy. It's going to come out with a big number, but there's no reason to be scared, for I am here.
So now what you want to do is simple. You want to times everything in these two parentheses by 24x. So here's how you set up the problem. 24x over 1 and 30 over 6. What you want to do is cross out the 6 and put a 1, and cross out the 24 and put a 7. Because everybody knows 6 times... Now what I meant to say before I was North Korea'd is that you actually turn this right here into a 4. Simple enough, that's cross-canceling. Now what you want to do is times 4 by 30. And to do this is simple. What's 3 times 4? 12. Just add a 0. 120. That is this one. But now we got to do this one. Same general gist. 24x over 1. 30 over 8. You want to cross-cancel this and put a 1. Cross-cancel this and put a 3. Now what you want to do is turn this into a 90. So now it's 120x plus 90x equals what Justin will explain.
Hey, this is Justin again, and our next step is to find out what we're going to do with the 24x and the 30 over x. And the answer is rather simple. All we're going to do is times them. And from there we would get 720. You get 720x over x, but the x's would cancel out, so you'd actually just get 720. And that leaves us with 210x equals 720. And our next step after that would be to divide, which Ethan will do.
So now that Justin's left me with all of the real work in the problem, we're going to have to divide 720 by 210. Fortunately, I'm smarter than most people, so I could do it in my head. Just kidding. There's a reason calculators were invented. For this exact same reason, right here. 720 divided by 210 equals 3.428, meaning that if me and him were to shoot together, we could shoot 30 rounds in 3.42 seconds. Math consultants, what do you think of this answer? They approve.